We are back at it again here with another video with the Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with MMAT MMTLP Inc. pulling downwards today after hitting a new high, and it was not the only stock pulling downwards. The overall market did as well, and our SPY bot sent out a bear indicator since 9:50 a.m. and from that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside. Pure weakness there on 42 vision, and put options went up 300% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with MMAT MMTLP Inc. doing a full transition here so far from bright green bars to red bars and coming back down to key support levels here of where it found strength on Friday. We're going to break it all down in today's video on what the inflow versus outflow is showing. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations, and if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord, and by joining you'll become part of a growing community of investors all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run of the day was from our Tesla bot. Our Tesla bot sent out a bear indicator from 9:35 a.m. and from that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside. Pure weakness there on 42 vision, and put options went up 200% plus within an hour, guys. And as you see they're popping up on the screen within the options chain, some options even went higher than that. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with MMAT MMTLP Inc. doing a full transition here from the dip area on white with red borders on the 28th of December to the 29th of bright green bars, which is what I call the rip area. Came back down to red, hit another rip area here between Friday and today, and we're back down here to red bars. If it's your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips to the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here, and you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with MMAT MMTLP Inc. now under a bear indicator here on the 30-minute chart, and the inflows were trying to hold up, and they crossed over here towards the second half of the day at around 113, 112 area, and so far it's hit lows here of 109 to 110, and outflows are now at negative 0.204. This is critical because the lowest point that it hit on Friday was around that 105, 106 mark, and it found a bull indicator and strength here right around 109, guys. And now that bull indicator has been canceled by this bear indicator. Now the outflows here are dominating, so this is critical here going into tomorrow. Will it find support or break down to new lows? And the closer it gets to $1 and the more it stays below $1, the higher risk of a reverse split or getting that delisting notice from the NASDAQ. Something to keep in mind here with this being a penny stock and really close to $1. And the one thing that saved it from reverse splitting was the run here when MMTLP was going private with Nextbridge and the whole squeeze situation. And here it was all the way up to highs of 240, and now it's back down close to $1. It did manage to get those 10 days that it needed for NASDAQ compliance, but if it goes back below $1, the risk is there again of that notice from the NASDAQ or having a reverse split in the future if it can't get itself back up to above $1 for 10 consecutive days. So here we are on the 30-minute with things pulling downwards. The 1 hour here these inflows are still slightly above and they're green, that's going to be critical. This is the one thing that could hold up the chart from going much lower. I would be watching that carefully. And it got a bull indicator here at around $1. And so far that has not gotten canceled. But here we are within a tight range here between 105 and the 118 area. And highs here today of 122. It's the highest level that we reached. And when it finally broke above that 120 mark, it rejected again, guys. This has been a critical resistance on the way up, and on the way down, it was a critical support. This is a critical area here for the bulls to either bounce off of and have strength, or continue to reject, or finally bring itself back down to 105 to $1 to possibly test even newer lows. And then we have to watch how these inflow versus outflows react if these outflows start to pick up and cross that midpoint, because if they do, once that happens, it could quickly start to reflect into the chart and breaking through key support levels, and this bull indicator may even get canceled by a bear indicator. So critical to keep that in mind here and not overlook it. But so far the resistance of 120 has been crucial and has been rejected multiple times, and it's going to be a crucial area for the bulls to get some strength here if these inflows could hold up on a larger time frame, such as the 1 hour and the 2 hour here. It's currently now crossed back down, guys. So this is definitely something I would not overlook. I would watch that carefully if it could level off and bring itself back down, or will it continue to pull down and pull down the 1 hour, the 15 minute, the 30 minute with it. That's going to be crucial. Let's talk about some key support and resistance levels here within the volatility. So on the 30 minute, the outflows here are minus 0.04. And on the 15 minute, it is currently sitting here at minus 0.01, 0.03 area, right? It actually touched that area right when it crossed over, and it's hit a furthest extremity here of outflows of 0.03 on the negative side. These inflows here need to pick back up and cross that midpoint and not stay below it, because the longer it does, the more it could start pulling down the 30 minute with it, the 1 hour with it, and confirm that weakness on the overall 2 hour chart as we just saw. Now, this bear indicator popped up here since 118. That's been a critical resistance here for the last 3 days. As you could see it there, it kept rejecting at around 118, 119, and above that, to round it up, as I've stated, 120 was a critical level from the previous support levels, and also now that we're below it, it's a critical resistance. So these are key levels here. We want to see this bear indicator get canceled by a possible bull indicator if any strength starts to arise, and that these inflows pick up on the 15 minute, and not just here, but also on the 30 minute to cross back over that midpoint and cancel out that bear indicator here from 116 and try to retest those highs of the day or even higher, right? So what's the first resistance? Well, 115 is the first resistance. Then above that is 120. And then if 120 is accomplished, back up here towards this bear indicator of 126 to 125 will be crucial. And we want these inflows to pick back up with strength on multiple time frames, such as the 15 minute, the 30 minute, and yes, the 1 hour is flat and green above the midpoint. But if that 2 hour does not cross back up, it could eventually pull all of them down with it, and this could test newer support levels. And to the downside, the first support is 110, below that is 105, and then I would watch $1. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.